Hold on a minute. Fucking grab that shit there. Shit. You lot are always here first, man. Shit. Fucking Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's always here, innit? What do you do? Like, I want to know what your day is. You know Bruce Lee. Because every time I go live, you're always here, innit? I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you here, man. But I just want to know, like, how you always seem to be here first. Like, always there. As soon as I go live, you're like there saying hello and that. I'm not trying to call you a fucking loser, but I'm just saying, like, how are you always here first? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself, Bruce Lee? Is about, innit? But yeah, I don't know. Bruce Lee's Coogan's burner account. I know Coogan's watching. He tries to make out like he's too good for it, don't he? He tries to... Have you heard about Caldwell? I heard he was like wrestling with a little 12-year-old in his pants. So... I used to know someone who used to train at the gym with Caldwell, and he said that he used to like chuck himself on the floor, so he didn't have to spar. So there's a bit of vulnerability here, isn't there? There's a bit of femininity. There's a bit of... So when someone said that he's been wrestling with a little kid in his pants, it's no surprise. You lot still up, yeah? What are you doing? What are you doing with yourself? What's happening at this time? Anything happening? Yeah, this ain't going on my fucking channel, man. I can tell it's going to be a bit shit already, to be honest. Did you see that Joe Rogan had corona? I don't know, since I've started doing these lives, people have been commenting saying R.I.P. Joe Rogan, so I don't really take that seriously. When you said that, he's got corona. I don't take it seriously at all, man. R.I.P. Hagler, yeah. These fighters like Callum Smith, saying, oh, I need a little easy fight, to get warmed into the light heavyweight division. You can't imagine fucking R.I.P. Hagler saying that, can you really? You can't imagine it, can you? These guys were tough guys, man. These guys were fucking warriors, man. You know what I mean? Let me just fucking put up here, say, hold on a minute. Let me grab that, fucking put that here. Right, let me grab that, yeah, done. Yeah, what was I saying here? Do you think Coogan's daughter was a mistake? I don't know. I was a mistake. My mum told me that I was a mistake. You know, a few days ago. Shit, that was a mistake. But most people are mistakes. You're probably a mistake. People like fucking, don't they? They like fucking and sucking. But they don't want to deal with like a screaming little kid who's shitting and throwing up all over the place. So most people want to fuck and suck, but they don't want to deal with a kid, man. So most people are mistakes. You're probably a mistake. My mum told me that I was a mistake. And I was okay with it, you know what I mean? Most people are a mistake, man. Tyan, who was your hardest fight? There's a guy who wasn't really known. He's called Prince Aaron. But no one really knows him, you know what I mean? He was a British champ. But I don't think people really know him like that. But he was like the hardest fight. Most of the other fights I took were like short notice. You know, Chris Eubank. I had like 4 days notice, so I ran out of steam. But that was an easy fight, you know, until I fucked up and ran out of steam. What's the least you've been paid for a fight? Good question, that. The least. I'd probably say 600 quid. But some boxers fight for nothing. They actually owe money. So they fight for less than nothing. Because some promoters like Eddie Earn, they say to some fighters, you can only be on my show if you give me this amount of money. And you pay the journeyman that you're going to box. So some boxers, they end up with like less than zero. They actually owe money. So boxing, it's a load of shit, innit? You know, Campbell Hatton, he should have just like chilled out and just enjoyed his youth, you know, enjoyed his life, you know, just gone on lads' holidays, you know, to like Magaluf, you know, and just got drunk and just fucked a load of women and just took drugs. He should have done that, Campbell Hatton, because he's like trying to be like his dad, but he's not that good, is he? He should have just enjoyed his dad's money, you know, and just took the bag and just went off and had a good time, because he's not that good. He's getting slandered as well, because he's trying to be as good as his dad, but it's not happening, is it? Tyan, did you ever spark out a true pro who did well? No need to name names. Well, I'd say the main one was a guy called Jason Wellborn. I knocked him out in the 3rd round or 2nd round, and he went on and won a British title, Commonwealth title, and he boxed for a world title, you know, on the Tyson Fury Beyonce Wilder undercard, you know, in America. So he did well. He outdone me, even though I beat him. He fucking outdone me in the end. So yeah, it's not about how you start, is it? It's about how you finish. You know, Jazza Dickens, he was outboxing Barry. He was ahead on points, you know, in the first fight, but then Barry fucked him up. And he got the win, and then he fucked him up in the rematch. So yeah, Johnny Nelson lost his first 3 fights. But then he won a British title, European and world title, so... You know, these lives, they're not that good, are they? I just do them to like fill the gaps, you know, while I'm editing another video, like a proper video. I just try and fill the gaps. Because these are like instant, aren't they? These are fucking instant, man. Someone says, big up Tyan. R.I.P. The Undertaker. What, the wrestler? Is he dead, yeah? It's hard to take people seriously in the comments, because someone said R.I.P. Hagler. Oh, but he is dead, innit? Yeah, he is dead. He is actually dead. Someone said R.I.P. Joe Rogan. And the first time I seen that comment, I started to panic. And I typed into Google, Joe Rogan, see if he's dead. But he's still alive. Someone said, these lives are good and enjoyable. Yeah, thanks for that, Diddy D. They're not that good. But thanks for saying that. It's just like, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a quick video, you know, while I'm editing. Like in between I'm editing a video. In between while I'm editing, so yes, whatever. Well, thanks for that comment anyway. Should Jeff Bezos have given half his wealth to his wife? That's what I mean. If you're fucking rich, why do you need to get married? Like, you don't need to get married, man. Just fuck them. Most people aren't religious anyway, so I don't see what the point is of getting married. Just fuck it off. I'm never ever gonna get married. I'm not really bothered about having a wife and kids. You know, Tony Bell, he keeps going on about his wife and kids, don't he? But I'm not really bothered. I don't really care. I just want the money. I just want to keep making money from YouTube and cryptocurrency. I went to bed last night. Went to sleep for about 8 hours. Woke up and I was about $3,500 up, you know, for my crypto investments. So that's more than I got paid, you know, my first 4 or 5 pro fights. So yeah. Someone says Dillian's big coat. Who's Dillian fighting? Is he ever going to get a world title fight again, do you think? What do you think? Ty, serious one. Have you ever used the Bitcoin ATM? Nah, I ain't used it, you know, but I've seen it in the shop before last week. I haven't really used it yet, but it's good to see. It's good to see cryptocurrency, like, you know, getting that like mass rollout. It's starting to become mainstream, so you have to get in there before it becomes mainstream, because, you know, if you get in there when everyone's like adopted it already, it's going to be too late, isn't it? You have to get in there while it's quite cheap. And it's not exactly mainstream right now. Dillian White turned down a title fight with AJ. So shush to all his cheerleaders. How much did he get paid? How much did he get offered for that? Was it like $4,000? I mean, $4,000. What the fuck am I on about? It was like 4 million money. 4 million. I think it was like 5 million. So 5 million after you paid tax, it's 2.5 million. After you paid your, I don't know what level he pays his trainers, but you know, when I used to box, I used to pay my trainer and manager like 30%. So just say if he pays like 25%, what's 25% of like 2.5 million? I don't know. Can't be bothered to work it out, man. I've had too much to drink, but Why don't you give up booze and spend the money on crypto instead? But you say, why don't I give up the booze? But you don't know how much I'm spending on the booze. I spend most of my money on cryptocurrency. I'd have spent about £300 buying some more crypto about 3 days ago. So like, you don't see me in like designer t-shirts and fucking designer trainers. You know those £200 trainers? I bought some shoes the other day from Primark for like £3. And yeah, I just invest in things that are going to give me a return. You know, the things that are going to appreciate in value. You know, like Bitcoin and fucking Ethereum. Or even like stocks and shares, you know, Apple, Google, Amazon. You know, stuff like that. You're fucking wasting your money, man. Shout out to Prav for the £2 super chat. If Coogan's missus got her fanny out, would you do her? What do you mean got her fanny out? What? She's already got her fanny out in magazines. So what do you mean? I don't. What you mean if she was sat here and she got her fanny out? Would I fuck her? I don't know. It's a bit snidey, innit? But Tyan, my bird wants to know if you've got a big bell end. I don't think you got a bird. I don't think you have. If you had, you wouldn't be on here. You'd be fucking licking her out. You'd be fucking eating her ass. I don't think you got a bird, man. I think you're just saying that to try and get a response. But yeah, thanks for watching, yeah. Joe Rogan breaks your neck. Fucking hell. He's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu, hasn't he? So he's probably quite a good fighter, isn't he? I'd love to get on his podcast, but I'm not on that level, am I? I'd love to fucking sit down and have a chat with him and smoke some weed. You know, and have a little chat with him, but I'm not on that level, am I? Lee Duncan was good in sparring. Why didn't he do anything in the pros? Yeah, Lee Duncan was quite good. He's from the Ingle gym. He didn't really do anything. He was kind of like me, you know, kind of good in the gym and that, but didn't really deliver. But Lee Duncan was quite good. He knocked down Kell Brook, you know, in sparring. That's one of the best kept secrets in the gym. I don't know if I should have revealed it, but you don't matter, does it? Kell Brook, he won a world title. You know, he made millions and millions fighting Golovkin, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. So he got knocked down in sparring, so what? But yeah, Lee Duncan was quite good. He was one of the underachievers. For every Kell Brook, every Kid Gallard, every Johnny Nelson, every Nassim Ahmed, yeah, there's like hundreds of other fighters who didn't really, you know, get to that level, like myself included. So yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? A lot of it's, I don't want to make excuses, but a lot of it's like, yeah, I don't know. You know, when I went to university and I started doing a radio show, I just thought, fuck boxing, it's too hard, man. It's too hard. I'd rather just sit down in this radio studio. I used to do a radio show, you know, like Joe Rogan. You know how he does his little thing. Well, it's not his little thing, is it? It's quite big. He got a $100 million deal with Spotify. So it's not a little thing, is it? Hold on a minute. Let me just fucking put this down a bit. Because I want people to see my fucking TFL TV hoodie here, innit? I don't know if people can fucking see it, man. Can you see it now, yeah? Yeah, you can see it, innit? I want to try and promote my merch, innit? The zone is a sinking ship. I agree. I cancelled it, you know, when it went from $2 or £2 to £7.99. I'd cancelled it. You know what I mean? I'm not a hardcore fan. So I think, you know, that fucking the zone switch. You know, Matchroom, Eddie Earn, they moved to the zone, didn't they? You know, they took the fancy payday and they moved over, didn't they? But that's not going to benefit boxing, man, because the casual fan, like, where are they going to see it? Where are they going to see, like, the zone advertised? I was in Nottingham, yeah, the other day. I went to see my mum in Nottingham. I'm from Nottingham, innit? So I went to see my mum. I moved to Sheffield, you know, to train at the Ingle gym because I was a big fan of Nassim Ahmed. But, you know, when the boxing didn't really work out, you know, I started kind of going back to Nottingham, innit? And I went back to Notts and there was like a big DAZN, like, billboard. But, you know, all the people that were in town who were drinking and that, I don't think they would have thought, oh, look at that DAZN billboard. I'm going to subscribe to DAZN. They wouldn't have thought that at all. They wouldn't have thought it at all. So these little DAZN billboards, they're not that good. Eddie Earn, he thinks he knows everything, don't he? He thinks he can fuck off Sky Sports and still make boxing like big time. But it's not happening, is it? When people had Sky Sports, or when they've got Sky Sports and football's on, and they watch the football match, and then there's a boxing match straight after that, and these men or women are sitting there drinking their beers, or their fucking rosé. They sat there drinking, watching football, and then boxing's on like straight after. They're going to sit there, aren't they, and watch boxing because they're fucking drunk and they don't have to subscribe to DAZN and type in their bank details and their address and their name and their date of birth and their fucking email address. You know what I mean? So the casuals aren't going to get into this DAZN shit. So it's a step back. It's a fucking big step back, you know, for boxing. It's a bit of a flop. The casuals aren't going to get on board, are they? They're not going to get on board at all. Right, I missed a super chat here, for fuck's sake. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Sorry, my screen just fucked up. This is why I want the bag. You know, when I keep talking about the bag, I want the fucking bag, you know, so I can like really invest in some good equipment. Because this mouse here it's just clicking on anything and it's just sending me all over the place. So I'm trying to read these fucking super chats. But the mouse is just clicking on things and I can't see the fucking super chat. So I need to get rid of this shit mouse and this shit laptop. You know, and just like really step up. You know, the true Geordie, he said he likes my videos, didn't he? So he was happy to give me £100. So that's quite good of him, innit? But you know, me having these little technical problems, you know, compared to me working in Amazon, there's no comparison at all. You know, when I used to work in a fucking warehouse, Amazon, I used to run around like a fucking slave, man. And there was a little supervisor, talking shit to me, saying, "You're taking too long to pick up these boxes." This little bitch. And I could have fucking laid him out, but fucking read this super chat. Someone says stop connecting to the Pakistanis' Wi-Fi. Yeah, they're actually Indians. But yeah, I know what you mean, man. Right, we're back on track here. We're back on track, man. We'll wrap it up in a bit because it's not that good, is it? I like my normal videos. There's a bit more time and effort put into them. These lives are just like, whatever. I feel like a drink. I'm going to get a couple of bottles of fucking Echo Falls in. So I'll do a live and see how the subscribers are getting on. And give them a little shout out for subscribing and that. New digital age. The Zone will be big. Everyone is streaming films like Netflix. Sports stream is the future. I don't know about that. Why? What else has The Zone got on their site? Like, what else have they got? Like, what? Have they got any other sports? Have they got any, like, football? No one cares about cricket, do they? Or fucking badminton. No one cares, man. So unless you've got football, then you're not really going to do that well. Sky Sports have got football, so it's alright saying, oh, The Zone, they're the future. They're going to stream sports like Netflix do with films, but it's not realistic. It's not. Like I said before, when boxing was on Sky Sports, people could just like watch boxing as soon as the football match was finished. But now they have to like type in their bank details and their fucking address and their name and their email and click on the link and read the terms and conditions. People haven't got time for all that shit. They haven't got time for it, especially when they're fucking drunk. Should I wrap this shit up? The Zone's putting on mixed Hennessy type shows. Yeah, I know. Fuck it. Who did Joshua Buatsi fight the other day? I looked at his box rec the other day. He hasn't really boxed anybody, has he? Joshua Buatsi. He hasn't really fought anybody. You know what I mean? He hasn't really fucking fought anybody. And I was just looking at his record and I was thinking, what are we paying for here? Why ain't he fighting Anthony Yard or Callum Johnson or Craig Richards? This is what I mean. This is what I'm saying, man. Dana White, he says to his fighters, you better fight somebody who's really good, or you're not fighting and you're not getting paid. UFC, it's all under like one umbrella, innit? Dana White. And I like that. I like it. I don't care. Say to you, you have to get a bit disrespectful with your fighters and just say, listen, if you don't fight someone good, you're not fighting at all and you're not getting a payday. And you can fuck off. You can go and box on a Mick Hennessy show or a Dennis Hobson show in a Sheffield car park like Dave Allen. Yeah? If you're not willing to fight anybody good, you can fuck off and go and fight in a Sheffield car park on a Dennis Hobson show. Yeah? Like Dave Allen. That's what Eddie Hearn should be saying to these Joshua Boazis. That's what Fish Eyes should be saying to Anthony Yard. That's what Eddie Hearn should be saying to Callum Smith. You're not having a little warm-up fight so you can comfortably fit your way into the light heavyweight division. You either fight someone good or you just fuck off, man. I've already made millions and millions and millions. So if you don't fight someone good, you can just fuck off. Well, I don't need you at all. That's what Eddie Hearn should be like. He should be like Dana White, man. Just step it up on these fuckers. Step it up on them. Like, really put it on them. That's what I'd be like. I'd be like Dana White, innit? Just fight someone good or fuck off. Joshua Boazzi, you either fight Anthony Yard, Callum Johnson, or Craig Richards. Or you fuck off and you're not getting paid. Yeah? I ain't got time for your bullshit, man. Because like Eddie Hearn, he said in an interview that he offered Joshua Boazzi a fight. And Joshua Boazzi, he said he wanted to go on holiday. You know what I mean? And all that nonsense. Like, it's a fucking holiday. A fucking holiday. Just fight, man. You know, R.I.P. Hagler. He wouldn't have said to his promoter, oh, I want a little warm-up fight. I need to try and get settled into the weight division. I need a little comfortable little warm-up fight. He wouldn't have said that, would he? R.I.P. Hagler. You know, he was a fucking warrior, man. I rate him. I fucking rate him. Right. We'll get some questions. How long's this video been? Nah, man. It's been about 32 minutes. Yeah, that's alright. My other live was about an hour and 10 minutes. That's too long, innit? Right, let's get some Q&A going on here, man. What you lot saying in the comments? R.I.P. Hagler, yeah. It was Kobe Bryant's birthday the other day, wasn't it? I think it was like yesterday. You know, when he was going down in that helicopter, you know, his daughter, that would have been horrible, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? That would have been so fucking horrible. Imagine that, like, it's going down, the helicopter's going down, and yeah, sad, man, sad. Who told you Brendan Ingle died? How did you find out? I don't know. Don't matter, does it? Michael Jordan paid for Kobe Bryant's pilot to crash. Yeah. He's trying to make a joke, innit, about death. He's trying to make a little joke. Must have been horrible though, you know, if you're in a helicopter with your daughter and the helicopter's going down and she's like really panicking and you're panicking and you're seeing the helicopter really approach the ground at like full speed and you're like there and you're trying to console your daughter and you're worrying, you know, oh, that's horrible, and that's fucked up, man. That's fucking horrible, man. All that money in the bank, he was like a multi-millionaire. Let me have a look let me see what his net worth was. Let me have a quick look. Kobe Bryant, net worth. Kobe Bryant net worth. Let's have a quick look at this shit here, man. Right, let's have a look here. 600 million. Fucking hell, 600 million, man. He had the bag, didn't he? He had the fucking bag, man. He had the bag, you know. 600 million, he had the fucking bag, man. He had the bag, didn't he? $600 million Kobe Bryant had, you know what I mean? So it kind of shows money don't mean anything, does it? Let me see how many Twitter followers he had, or Instagram. Hold on a minute. I just want to try and prove a point to some people who keep messaging me, asking me to follow him on Instagram. Right. You know you fuckers who keep messaging me, asking me to follow you on Instagram, yeah? You know Kobe Bryant, he had 20.6 million followers on Instagram, yeah? His net worth was $600 million. And he had 20.6 million followers on Instagram. So you know you people out there who are like, oh, I haven't got enough followers on Instagram. Ooh. You need to stop acting like a little fucking bitch. At least you're not fucking dead, man. At least you haven't died in a helicopter crash. You're still alive, aren't you? Unlike Kobe Bryant. So just go off and enjoy your life and stop worrying about not having enough followers on Instagram. You know how many people message me directly on Instagram and ask me to follow them? Just fucking get on with your life, man. Yeah? R.I.P. Seb Eubank. He had a few followers, didn't he? He was nice and popular and that. He had a few followers, he had a few quid, but he's dead, isn't he? So just stop worrying about your fucking low followers on Instagram. You know how many people ask me to follow them? Just get on with your life, man. Get on with your fucking life. Stop worrying about your low number of followers. Kobe Bryant, 20.6 million followers. That's a lot, isn't it? But what does that mean to him now? Like what? What does that mean to him? Like when he's in a helicopter and it's going full speed towards the ground with his daughter in the fucking helicopter panicking. You people have to lie. I don't know how old you are. You was probably brought up in like the social media era. I'm in my 30s, so I was born before like these silly little social media apps. Yeah? I was born before this. I grew up before these apps. These silly dating apps, Tinder. A lot of men don't know how to talk to women in real life. They don't know how to make eye contact. They don't know how to fucking talk to women other than online. And sending them dick pics and sending them a load of fucking laughing faces. Ha 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 ha, lol. Yeah, ha ha ha, lol, ha ha. Yeah, ha ha. Yeah, laughing face. A lot of men don't know how to talk, and neither do women. A lot of women are fucking dumb as well. They don't know how to sit in front of somebody in real life and look them in the eye and talk and have a conversation. A lot of women are fucking dumb. They're on these silly dating apps sending ha 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 messages and lol and laughing face. They're fucking retarded, man. It's a bit of a shame, innit? I've got a nephew here, he's about 12 and he's just obsessed with his PS5. And when I go around to see him, he's like playing on the game. He don't know how to talk. I try and talk to him. I say, what you been up to? What's been happening at school? Like, what you been doing? Like, what? Have you got a girlfriend? He's like, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, yeah. And he can't make eye contact. He's a fucking retard. He's fucking stupid, man. He's going to die alone. He's not going to be able to talk to women in real life. He's going to be on the dating apps, like, putting a load of laughing faces and a load of lol messages. He's fucking retarded. I want to smack him up. My nephew, he's 12, he's fat as fuck. I want to grab him by the fucking neck and say to him, listen, I'm smashing up your PS5 and your fucking iPad, and you're going to learn how to talk to people face to face and make eye contact. And you're not going to be talking to women on dating apps, swiping on Tinder, sending them photos of your fucking cock. You're going to fucking learn how to speak. And I want to grab my nephew by his fucking neck. You know, really fucking put it on him. Like, really shake him up like that. I want to mess him up. I want to really fucking do him in. Give him a body shot. Bam. He's 12. He's fat as fuck. He don't know how to talk. I'm trying to talk to him. He's on his PS5 saying, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, I don't know, yeah. He's a fucking fat mess. A big fat fucking dosser. I hate the way our society's going, man. I fucking hate it. I used to walk through the streets, yeah, and some women used to say to me, get your cock out. That's a true story. But you know, now, like, men are sending them photos and that, dick pics and that. So it kind of ruins the vibe, man. These women are on Tinder, aren't they, getting a load of dick pics. So it's like... But I've got money, so I can pay for sex. I'm doing well. You know, financially. Right. I'm going to scroll back, read some of these super chats. Right, fucking... It's too far back. Let's start fresh. Right, shout out to Mr. Will Guitar for the £5 super chat. How's it going tonight, champ? Will those red Thai FL hoddies be for sale at any time soon? Yeah, the link's in the description, innit? You know, if you message me in a direct message, I'll probably just send you one in it for free, but not necessarily, because I want to get to £1 million by the end of the year. What we in now, we're in it's just turned September, and I'm really, really fucking close to £1 million. And I want to, that's my target, innit? So I don't know if I want to send a lot of free merch to people. I think I want to really try and step up. You know what I mean? And really get the bag. So I don't know. Once I get to £1 million, I'll fucking sort you out with some merch in it. I've been meeting up with a few viewers, you know. I don't know if I told you already. I've been meeting up with a few viewers, you know, watch my videos. Like, people message me and they say, yeah, are you about? You fancy going for a drink? And I meet up with them for a drink. You know, we have a little chat and it's nice. We have a little photo and that. Yeah, it's good, man. I like it. Shout out to the viewers and the subscribers, you know, and the people donating money and that, and buying my merch. But yeah, shout out to Rehab with White Key Podcast. You give me a £5 super chat. Easy Thai. What's your thoughts on how Eddie Hearn has treated his fighters like Kell Brook? Nature of the business. Who else had the same treatment? Be safe. Like, what do you mean how he's treated Kell Brook? Like, what do you mean? Like, you got him Golovkin, you got him Errol Spence. What do you mean by treated him? Are you saying that he treated him badly? He got him millions and millions of pounds. So I don't know what you mean by treated him. Like, are you trying to say Eddie Hearn fucking treated him badly or what? I think Eddie Hearn did alright by him, to be honest. Got him millions and millions of pounds. You know, if he beat Errol Spence, he would have got that pound for pound ranking, wouldn't he? So I don't know what you mean. It's like you're saying he treated him badly. I'd love to have been treated fucking badly like that. I boxed one of Eddie Hearn's fighters called Ryan Aston. and I got paid like 1,800 quid, so it's fucking peanuts, innit? It's bullshit. So Kelbrook getting millions to fight Errol Spence, Golovkin. What's up with that? I think Eddie Hearn done well by him, to be honest. Yeah, shout out to School Thuggery for the £5 super chat. Spot on Ty. Blokes are too reckless with explicit photos. Cheapens the knob. Reveal for the rest of us. So let me read that again. Spot on Ty. Blokes are too reckless with explicit photos. Cheapens the knob. Reveal for the rest of us. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I used to send my cock, you know, to like women who used to like message me asking me to send them photos of my dick. But I used to like say to them, listen, I'm not gonna send you a photo of my dick, yeah, for you to rub your cunt at your house. If you want to see my dick, like, come round, innit? Like, come round so I can actually benefit from it. So I can fuck you as well. If you want to see my dick, like, look at it in person, innit? You're not looking at it on your fucking phone so you can rub your cunt and have a little good time. If you want to see my dick, like, come round, innit? So I can benefit as well. So, yeah, I know what you mean, man. Too many men are just, like, sending, like, dick pics, like, willy-nilly. You need to say to these women, if you want to see my dick, like, come round, innit? You can see the real thing, man, because it's just like, it's not realistic, is it? It's not realistic, man. Either come round or you're not seeing it at all, man. I ain't sending you a picture so you can fucking rub your pussy. I need to get something out of it as well, you know what I mean? And like a little picture of her tits, it's not good enough because I can just go on Pornhub. You know, look at some pussies on there. It's not good enough, is it? People are becoming dumb. This is what I'm saying to you. This is what I mean about my fucking nephew. He's staring at his PS5. He's like retarded. He's like dumb. He's never going to meet a woman in real life. He's just going to get a load of pictures from women of their tits. And he's going to send them photos of his little fucking dick. And it's not real, is it? Right, this guy just asked me a good question about money. Right. Someone says, how did you make $1 million? Was it all crypto? What did you do originally to invest? That's a good question, you know. That's a really good question, man. Shout out to that guy or woman for saying that, innit? Because he's trying to learn, innit? He's trying to learn how to get the bag. Basically, yeah, what I did was, I was quite fortunate because my dad, he like left me a big plot of land. You know, my dad's from Jamaica, innit? But he bought some land in fucking Africa. You know, Anthony Joshua, he's from Nigeria, innit? So my dad bought some land over there, like, because it's cheaper. And he left me a plot of land, but it's not really that much. It's probably worth about 100 grand. So that's not really $1 million, is it? So what I did was I started doing YouTube videos, yeah. And it took a few years, you know, to get paid from the videos. But I just kept going, I kept going. And then I eventually started to get that money, you know, the ad revenue. And then I set up a Patreon, you know, like a little subscription page. And then I started to sell merch, you know, like this. And I started working in just like a little dead-end fucking pizza delivery job, yeah. And then like I started investing the money from YouTube into like cryptocurrency. And like, you know, Bitcoin, it started off at like $1. Now it's like $50,000. So there's a lot of like profit to be made, you know, in like the crypto space. So I started getting involved in that and I've made some serious cash. And you can as well. You can get out of your fucking dead end jobs in Amazon and you can really get the bag. So that's why I talk about it in it, just to like try and encourage people to get out of those dead end factory jobs, because you don't need to stay there, man. I used to work in Amazon, you know, picking up boxes for 12 hours. And it was just dead money, dead fucking, no career at the end of it. No promotion, really. You might become a team leader getting £1 extra, but you're fucking wasting your time, man. And you do that until you're 70. When you're 70, that's the retirement age, innit? 70 or 65. That's old as fuck. How can you retire at 65, 70 and enjoy your life and go to Magaluf and have sex with a load of women when you're fucking 70? You're old as fuck. How can you enjoy your life at that age, man? You can't, can you? So it's like you have to fucking get the bag while you're at a decent age. So that's why I just talk, you know. I'm going to do a video, like a proper breakdown video of the money that I've made from YouTube and Patreon and merch, and how I invested it in cryptocurrency and the profits I got from that, and just talk about it, you know, really get into it to try and encourage people to do the same. Because this is easy, innit? There's loads of fucking YouTube idiots on here. You know that YB bitch? You know that little hoe YB? He's fucking doing videos, innit? He's doing like 5 videos a day. He's getting that ad revenue. He's a little clown, innit? Hiding behind photos, you know what I mean? That fucking Coogan. You know, and those IFL fuckers. They're getting paid. Michelle Hoare Phelps. Rob Tebber. Radio Raheem. Danny Flexen. Who else? Who else is there? What's that guy called? That bouncer. That black guy. I forgot his name. Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer. I forgot his name. But yeah, there's loads of people getting paid, man. You have to just jump on it. Tyan, who inherited your little gay uncle's chocolate fountain? Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Did I tell you about him? I told you already, innit? My gay uncle who died, he had a chocolate fountain. And he used to put his little gay boyfriend in the chocolate fountain naked. And then he used to take his little gay boyfriend out of the chocolate fountain, you know, and lick the chocolate out of his arse crack. It's a good idea, isn't it? It's a good idea, man. I'm telling you. You know what? I was in town the other day, yeah. And I was sat down, you know, having a cup of tea. I was sat down in town, innit? And there was this little gay man, you know, walking. And you could tell he was gay. He had like leggings on, you know, and he had makeup. He looked like my gay uncle who just died. Seriously, he looked exactly like him. And he was like walking, this little gay man with the leggings and the makeup. He was like walking, yeah. And there was this fucking chav who was like walking towards him. You know, this chav, he was like about 40. You could tell he was like a druggie. He was like an alcoholic. And he was like walking towards the little gay man, yeah, with the makeup and the leggings. And you know the chav, you know, when he like walked past the gay man, he said to him, all right then, I can't really say it in it because it's YouTube. YouTube are fucking pussies, aren't they? But you know the F word, you know, to describe, you know, gay people, you know, to be a bit homophobic, you know, the F word that rhymes with maggot. This fucking chav, yeah, he like walked towards this gay man, yeah, and he looked at the gay man, this chav, and he said, oh, you fucking maggot. Oh, you need to get fucking disinfected, you fucking maggot. You know what I mean? And the gay man like looked at him and just carried on walking. And I felt a bit sorry for the gay man, you know. Seriously, you know, if that chav would have attacked the gay man, I would have helped out the fucking, you know, if that chav would have attacked the gay man, I would have helped out the gay man, I'm telling you. I would have defended him, you know what I mean? I would have fucking defended the gay man. Yeah, I would have defended him. So what if he's gay? I've got a gay uncle, I've got 2 gay uncles, yeah. And it's like, so I've got a gay uncle who likes men. And then I've got a straight uncle who got 10 years in prison for having sex with his underage daughter. So which one am I going to like out of the two of them the most? The gay man, the gay uncle, who just happens to like cock, who has consensual sex behind closed doors with another man, or the fucking straight uncle who likes pussy, who had sex with his underage daughter? Which one am I going to like out of the two? Which one? I'm obviously going to like the fucking gay one, aren't I? So what? So what if he's gay? You know what I mean? So what if he likes to ram a Nathan? It's up to him, innit? It's up to him what he does behind closed doors, man. So what if he wants to ram a Nathan? Like, it's up to him, man. Why do you have to compare the two? Because that's what I'm saying to you. People will have a go at a gay man just because he happens to like cock and he has consensual sex with a man behind closed doors. But then a man who's straight, they'll be okay with him, but he might, he might be fucking banging his underage daughter like my fucking uncle who got 10 years in prison. So it's one of them, innit? So I don't care if you're gay, you know what I mean? Just do what you're doing, innit, behind closed doors. If you want to go on fucking ram a Nathan, that's up to you, man. Yeah. If a gay man tried it on with me, yeah, and he like grabbed my arse or my cock, I'd fucking nail him. I'd fucking lay him out. I'd fucking really do him in. I'd really mess him up. But that's because I didn't consent to it, you know what I mean? But if two men are consenting, whatever, I'm not bothered what you do behind closed doors. If you want to fucking ram a Nathan, it's up to you, innit? What if Coogan offered you the bag to come back to IFL? Yeah, I'm going to take the bag. You have to go where the bag is. You know, Johnny Nelson, people call him Company Man Nelson, don't they? They have a go at him. And I've always said that I'd fucking happily, if I was getting 200 grand from Sky Sports, I would happily say that Kell Brook is going to stop Golovkin in 4 rounds. I would fucking happily say that. I don't care if Michael Smith on Twitter from Rotherham, who I've never ever met, who I will never ever meet, wants to try and slag me off on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. If I'm getting 200 grand a year, I will happily say that Kell Brook will stop Golovkin in 4 rounds and Tony Bellew is technically better than Usyk. I don't give a fuck, man. You have to go where the money is, don't you? Get the bag. Yeah, man. Fuck you know. What are your opinions on incest? I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man. Keep it in the family, innit? You know, my gay uncle, when he died, like, I went to his funeral and I had a few nice cousins, you know, a few nice white women. I like white pussy, innit? So, like, I seen a few nice white women, and if they wanted to fuck I probably would have banged them, innit? Like, so what if they're my cousins? They're more like my distant cousins. Like, they're probably my second or third cousins. But I don't know. Even if they were my first cousins, like, so what? So what, man? But if you get them pregnant, the kid's going to come out with like 4 legs, 4 arms, and he's going to have 2 heads and all that. He's going to be deformed, and he's going to be messed up. So you have to watch out. You have to be safe. But I'd probably wear a condom, if I fuck one of my cousins. So yeah, I'm all for incest. And I mean it. I genuinely mean it. Josh Warrington versus Lara, ? I want Warrington to get beat again, to be honest. I don't know. I like the underdog, even though Lara's probably not our underdog, is he? I just like the underdog, like, it's like whatever. It's like when fucking Eddie and or Matchroom's fighters get fucked up. It's like it. It's just something different, innit? Because if Lara beats Warrington, yeah, Coogan, he's not going to go up to Lara and interview him and say, yeah, well done, yeah, like he would if Josh Warrington won. So I like the underdog. I like the guy who's not really getting that exposure, not getting that attention. Yeah, I didn't get that attention when I used to box because I wasn't really that good. But I like the underdog, innit? So I want Lara to fuck up Josh Warrington again, to be honest. Right, it's been an hour, so I'm gonna wrap this shit up. I might go into town, it's 1:30 in the morning. I might go out and just, have a little look round, have a little drink, have a little... I'm not driving now, my car failed its MOT, but I kind of miss drink driving. But that's immature, it's irresponsible, it's fucking stupid, man. Yeah, come on, man. Right, one more question. Give me a good question to finish on, yeah? Lara smashed him up last time and will do again. I hope so. I don't know why I think like this. I'm not really sure why, because like the majority of people from England, they want like the English fighter to win, don't they? But like me, I don't give a fuck. Like, when Callum Smith boxed Canelo, I didn't care if Callum Smith got fucked up. I didn't care. Like, why would I care? And I seen a few interviews with people with that fucking Coogan, and they were saying like, I want the British guy to win. I'm from Britain. Yeah, I want the British guy. Like, I'm from Britain, yeah. No Callum Smith. I've never met him. He's done nothing for me. We're not friends. We don't hang out. We're not family. We're not related. We're not close. I don't know him. I've never ever met him once. So why would I care if he got smacked up? What? I have to want him to win just because he happens to live like within a certain distance of me. Because he happens to live within a certain distance of me, I have to want him to win. Like, why? How does that work? I don't get that. There are people who live on the same street as me who I want to fucking murder. Yeah? There are certain people in my family who have tried to rob me, who have asked me for money and then they haven't paid me back. I don't want to murder them, but just like whatever, like fuck off, like whatever. Yeah, people in my family, people on this same street that I want to fucking murder. So it don't matter to me. Just because we live on the same street, it don't mean we have to like each other. Just because we're in the same family. Have you got any family members that you hate? That, or not necessarily hate, but you wouldn't give a fuck if they died? Like, I think everyone's got that, haven't they? So yeah, Callum Smith being from England and me being from England. That means I want him to win. No, I don't. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't know him. I've never met him. We're not friends. He's never done anything for me. He hasn't put me on one of his undercards. He hasn't given me any money. He's never sent me a direct message on Instagram saying, yeah, I like your videos, yeah, keep up the good work. He's never done anything for me. So why would I give a fuck if he got smacked up by Canelo? Why would I care? I don't care. So all this bullshit, I don't even know what the question was, but just because someone's from England and I'm from England, it don't necessarily mean that I want him to win. Coogan's from Essex, innit? Yeah? But you don't want my channel to do well, does he? Do you think Kid Galahad wanted Eubank to smash you up? I don't. No, I don't. And the reason is because Barry, he actually boxed on that same show. You know, when I got beat by Eubank. And like Barry won and I lost, obviously. And Barry, like, I think the next day, like, sent me a message saying, don't worry about that loss, champ. Stick with it and you'll become a champ. You know what I mean? That's nice of him, innit? That's a fucking nice thing for him to say, innit? That's a fucking nice thing for him to say, man. So I was quite glad, you know, when he won the world title. He's got a good heart, man. He's a good guy. He's focused, isn't he? He said in an interview afterwards, Barry, he said that he's not interested in fame. He don't want to be famous. You know, Heavy D, he wanted to be famous, didn't he? He really wanted to be really, really famous. But Kid Galahad, he said he wasn't interested in fame. He just wanted to win a world title and he wanted to make that money, you know, to take his mom out of the rough areas of Sheffield. You know, put her in a good area. That's fucking deep, innit? Come on, man. How can you hate a man like that? And like people was messaging me after the fight saying, oh, what do you think of Barry? Saying, yeah, I'm the champion of the whole world. Not just a little bit of the world, the whole world. Yeah, what do you think of Barry saying that? Do you think it's a bit fucking daft and that? Barry spent 20 years in a horrible sport like boxing. So now he's won a world title finally. He's excited, isn't he? So he's fucking let him enjoy his moment, innit? He wants to make money, you know, to look after his mum. A lot of you fucking men, yeah, you spend money taking random bitches to Nando's and buying them drinks and buying them food, and you don't look after your fucking mum. You buy fancy designer t-shirts to try and impress women so you can get a little fuck out of them, but you don't look after your fucking mum, do you? So, you know, Barry, like, wanting to get the bag, you know, to look after his mum is quite good to hear, isn't it? These bitches on Tinder, they haven't done anything for you. They've just swiped right, and that's it. And you've matched with them. And then you feel like you owe them a Nando's. You don't owe them anything. Don't you understand? You don't owe them anything. You owe the woman who looked after you when you was a little kid, who fed you, clothed you, put a roof over your head, bought you Christmas presents, birthday presents, Easter eggs. You owe your fucking mom. You don't owe these fucking random bitches on Tinder. Stop taking them to Nando's. Don't you fucking understand? You're not fucking listening, man. You're not paying attention, are you? Stop taking these random bitches to Nando's and buying them food. You don't owe them anything. Who fed you? Who fed you for like 15, 16 years of your life? Like your mum, innit? So just fucking look after her. These random bitches, they haven't done anything for you. They've just swiped right on Tinder. You don't owe them anything. Stop fucking wasting money on them. Dumb. Fucking dumb. Right. Right. I'm gonna finish this last glass and then I'm gonna fuck you off, man. If you wanna get in a question, get it in. I'm gonna put up a normal video in about 2 days. I'm just editing it in it. Takes a while, man. Alright then. Oh, fucking dick. Hold on a sec. Cougar makes his daughter wear nappies so he can change them still, but she's 19. Yeah. Incest, innit? It goes back to that, innit? Like, yeah, I don't want to get too sexual, man. Kind of. Right. Someone just asked me a good question, but I just missed it, innit? Who's your favourite white boxer of all time? You know I really like who's white, who was a boxer. I like Kawasaki, I'm telling you. I fucking like him. I just really like him. You know, he did what he did in boxing. You know, he won some world titles. He was unbeaten. He made his money, didn't he? And then he retired. And he hasn't really craved the highlight. He hasn't craved the fucking spotlight, I mean, since. Has he? He hasn't craved the cameras. He doesn't message Coogan every minute saying, Coogan, can I have an interview? Yeah, I want to be on camera, you know, like Tony Bellew. You know him, fucking Tony Bellew. You know, going on about, yeah, Cougs. Yeah, I want to be at home with my wife and kids, Cougs. Yeah, Cougs. Yeah, I want to be at home with my wife and kids, Cougs. You know what I mean? And then look at him, he's fucking popping up on the zone, isn't he? You know, with that boxing talk with Addy. So I don't rate him. I don't fucking. Tony Bellew, he's desperate for attention, innit? But you know, Kawasaki, I really like him. He won world titles. He made the bag. Beat some class names like, did he box Bernard Hopkins or what? I know he boxed Roy Jones. Beat Roy Jones. I don't know if he boxed Hopkins. But he beat some big names, didn't he? Hopkins, no, I don't know if he beat Hopkins. I know he beat Roy Jones. He beat Robin Reed, who was not really a big name. He beat Chris Eubank Senior. He beat him. Who else did he beat? He beat someone else. I can't remember, but yeah, he would have beat Carl Froch in his prime. Both of them in their prime. Kawasaki would have beat him, wouldn't he? So I like Kawasaki, man. I really like him. He's a classy guy, isn't he? You know how I slag people off in boxing on fucking my YouTube channel. I like Kawasaki, man. Just unbeaten, beat some big names, made them money, and then he kind of vanished, didn't he? He didn't crave the spotlight like fucking Tony Bellew, popping up on DAZN. You know, even though he said, yeah, Cougs, I want to be at home with my wife and kids, lach. Whatever fucking lach means. What does lach mean? But yeah, Kawasaki, he's fucking classy, isn't he? He's a fucking classy guy, man. He's a fucking classy guy, man. Real talk. I bet if he beat Hopkins. He beat Mikel Kessler, that's it. He beat Kessler, innit? Kessler beat Kawasaki. And it burns. Kessler beat fucking Carl Froch, didn't he? And it fucking burns Carl Froch. So he started having a little go at Kawasaki, didn't he? A bit immature, innit? Carl Froch. Oh yeah, Kawasaki, classy guy, man. His dad died, innit? Enzo Kawasaki, yeah. And he kind of... Bernard Hopkins was 84 years old when Kawasaki found his bollocks. Yeah, you say that, but people used to say Bernard Hopkins was old when he fought Felix Trinidad when he was like 50, and he still fucked up Trinidad, didn't he? So you're trying to fucking have a go at Kawasaki, but Bernard Hopkins has always been old, hasn't he? When did he box fucking Roy Jones, man? He was still old as fuck, man. When did Bernard Hopkins fight Trinidad? So he's always been old, man. Shall I do another live or what? Shall I do it, or shall I just wrap it up? I might end this live and do another one because these questions are quite good. What do you think? What time are you lot going to bed? It's fucking 10 to 2 in the morning. Are you going to fuck off to bed or what? I might do another live. I don't know. I'm still going here. I've got about 3 glasses of wine left. Yeah? Still got another 3 glasses here. I might go live again. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. Right. I'm going to wrap this up, yeah? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the donations, you know. You're helping me get to £1 million by the end of the year. And like I said before, I meet up with my viewers, innit? I met up with a viewer a few days ago. So, you know, if you want to meet up, I'm not saying you want to meet me. But, you know, if you do, like, just fucking message me, innit? And I'll fucking buy you a drink and just chill out, just relax. I was going to do like a, you know, like a meet and greet, but, you know, if no one turns up, it's a bit cringe, innit? You know, if I'm sat there, like, you know, at a table, at a venue, you know, expecting a load of people to turn up and come up to me and talk to me and, like, ask for a photo and that, and no one fucking turns up. And I'm just sat there like a fucking idiot. People keep saying to me, do another live. Do another live. It's lunchtime in New Zealand. Yeah? You're watching from New Zealand, yeah? Shout out to New Zealand. Right, I'm going to end this. I'm going to do another live. I'm in the mood, man. I'm in the mood. I'm seeing some good questions here, so I'm going to fuck this live off and go again in about 5 minutes, yeah? Someone said love from Sweden. So people are tuning in from all over the place. So it's not necessarily 2 o'clock in the morning for everybody. Yeah, so we're gonna end it. Thanks for donating, everybody who's donated, and I'll see you again soon. Yeah, be safe.